All right. Do you guys hear me? I need some feedback, boys and girls, because I'm not quite sure if you guys can hear me. Do you guys hear me? Because I need some feedback, boys. Yes, sir. So I have two type of cameras, if you guys are wondering. I have, it's super delayed, by the way. It's freaking annoying. I have the Sony connected right now. This is what you guys are currently seeing. And I also have the webcam. So if I remove the Sony, this is what it looks like. This is the webcam. My Sony might overheat. I don't know if you guys can see that stuff, but you know, it's pretty cool. So this is my first live stream, guys. I am not a freaking guru at all in this sort of stuff. Holy crap, 87. That's a lot of people. You guys are really into this, huh? Let's see. Damn, you guys are asking question of the bat. Which operating system do you use? I use Ubuntu and I use Windows. I used to be a Apple fanboy. Well, I still am an Apple fanboy. I'm not gonna lie, but I mainly use Windows and Ubuntu right now. iPhone. Let's see. Which Sony do you use? I actually am using the A7 Mark III. It's an amazing camera. If you have the budget to get one, I strongly recommend you guys get one for sure, 100%. How long did it take you to set up the stream? Honestly, I was doing homework and it was 9:53, and then I realized, oh shit, I have to stream in about like 7 minutes, and I just went live, so you can do the math. I am not Brazilian. No, I am not Brazilian. I have been a fan of Brazil since I was practically born, for football, of course, like actual football, not like American football. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Brazil. Advice for freshmen taking pre-cal. I'm gonna give you the best freaking advice. Go on YouTube and type Professor Leonard. Okay, he's amazing. I think he's gonna help you a lot for pre-cal and calculus, and I think you guys are really gonna appreciate his videos. He's amazing. That's all I did when I was doing Cal 1, Cal 2, and Cal 3. I saw his videos and I had good grades. I actually skipped class, didn't go to class, I just saw his videos. Where are you from? I am actually from Venezuela. I was partially raised there and, of course, born there. And now I live in Canada, of course. What is your favorite text editor? VS Code, 100%. I love VS Code, 100%. That is my favorite editor. On a scale of 1 to 10, how comfy is that chair? Listen, chairs are sort of like pillows. I like to think chairs are like sort of like pillows. I would say this chair is a good 7 out of 10. I'm gonna make a video about the chair next week, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna get back to that. Let's see other questions you guys have. Is the Viper Ultimate side buttons on both sides irritating? I'm gonna be super honest with you. I'm only using the left side because I'm a righty, so I guess I only get to use like the left side. The right side I don't really use them. I might start using them soon. Depends. They're not irritating though. You running VirtualBox or VMware? So I'm actually running. I'm dual booting on the Razer right now, so I don't really VirtualBox or anything like that. So I have Windows on the Razer and I also have Ubuntu running. Python versus Java, which to learn first? As much as I'm starting to hate Java because of school, I would recommend learning Java first and then maybe eventually going to Python, just because Java is a bit more strict, but it'll give you like a good solid foundation of programming. Well, I'd like to think so anyways. Welcome, boys. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Are you getting a MacBook Air, a MacBook again? Am I getting a MacBook again? Look, Kevin, I at some point I will get a MacBook again. All right. I'm saving money to get like a super duper spec'd up eventually in the future once I start once I graduate and I start sort of running the company and stuff. But as of now, I really really enjoy running Ubuntu on the Razer. Maybe it'll change. Maybe I won't get a MacBook in the end. Let's see. Jesus, you guys have so many questions. Cole, hey man, do you know anything about the Canon EOS M50? I've heard about it. I've heard about that camera a lot actually. Before I got my Sony A7 Mark III, I actually thought about getting that camera. It's a good camera. It's a really good camera for start. I decided to just dump my money on a 7 Mark III, just because I knew I was gonna eventually spend money on lenses and stuff, so I don't want to double spend. Took me a while. I had to save a lot of money for it, but it was definitely worth it. I'm starting CS next semester at Concordia. Any tips you got? I'm switching majors. Tips, man. Honestly, CS at Concordia right now is a bit of a mess. Do I have any tips? Listen, try to you need to be good at time management. Definitely be good at time management. Be good at figuring out stuff, and also make friends. Go in the Discord. We have a Concordia Discord, so go in the Discord. You'll make plenty of friends there. You'll be able to build projects and stuff, and so it'll be good for you. I think those are the tips I definitely give to you. Are you getting the new RTX 3000 series? I am not. I don't want to spend any more money on this rig. I think I'm good like this. Maybe eventually in the future, but right now I don't need it. How is living by yourself? I actually don't live by myself. Believe it or not, I live with my parents still. I'm still a student. I still have a part-time job. I'm still I'm just like you guys. I live with mom and dad. I'm planning to move pretty soon, actually, within the next couple of years, and make my own place, have my own studio and stuff. There's a lot to come for you guys. Can you use a Razer Stealth 13? Look, man, it's a 15-inch. First of all, I'm not gonna use it now because I'm pretty much chatting with you, so there's not much to do right now with it. Damn, you guys have a lot of questions. Why did you ditch the OESL 2 for dual boot? You know what? There's not really a reason. There's no reason, to be honest. The OESL 2 is freaking solid. I just wanted to sort of have everything in one place using the laptop. So definitely it was something. I don't know. It was just to try different things. A different OS. I hate how do you balance your job and your study? How do I balance my job and my study? I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's hard. It's really hard. Try to have a balanced sleep schedule. It's not so successful every time, but I use Notion a lot. I try to plan my days and try to plan my week in advance to make sure that I can actually accomplish all the tasks, accomplish school stuff, and make sure that I can deliver with like my job, YouTube, Instagram, the companies I have, my part-time job that I might be quitting soon. It's not sure yet, but I try to use planners a lot and try to organize myself. Sometimes I don't sleep that much, but it's the game right now. I'm doing this to eventually build a better future for myself. Let's see. I don't even know how to ban people, man. to be honest. Let's see. Just guys, please don't spam. Stop spamming. It's not cool, or else I'm gonna have to kick you out, and I don't want to do that. I'm also studying computer science, and I recently got an internship. That's pretty cool. Congratulations. That's really cool. All right. So So okay, so love your Canva business. Do you make prints in house or outsource? So currently, I'm making the prints in house. My partner is my designer, so we are currently doing that. Um, I'm trying to look for other designers right now. I have a few designers that are currently like sort of designing stuff that we are not going to publish yet. I'm sort of trying out people, but yeah, we do things in house. I'm trying to really like build this business to like something different, something that's not seen out there already. So it's still in the works, guys. Damn, you guys, please stop spamming because people are getting mad in the chat. I understand it's pretty annoying. Um, so personal question. Let's see. I'm learning Android development in Java. What do you think about using Java instead of Kotlin? I don't have much experience on Android development, so I can't really answer that question. The only mobile development I have is iOS development, and that is something that I actually was doing about 3 years ago. That's the very first thing I actually learned, sort of, in programming. I started with C, then I moved ahead to iOS development. I did do Objective C for a bit, not too long, not too much, but I did Objective C for a bit, and then I moved into Swift because that was the year that Swift was introduced. And then eventually I started Concordia, I started my university, and then I was like, okay, maybe I should try web development, and that's where I'm at, I guess. Where could we get the anti-coding coding club wallpapers? So right now, guys, for the anti-coding the anti-coding wallpaper, it I'm currently sort of giving it with the sale of the canvas. But what we're thinking of doing on the store is that we might, or we might not, we might just sell the wallpapers by themselves. You know, like I don't know, $10 a piece or whatever. We'll we have to figure that out. But right now, the only way to obtain that wallpaper is buying canvas. Stay tuned to see if we eventually just sell the wallpapers outright. What language should we learn first if we just got into coding? All right, so what language should you learn first? Listen, the language you should learn first, I would say either try Java, C++, or give C a try. One of those three languages. Java mainly because that's the language I'm doing at school. It's pretty good. It teaches you like solid foundations about development. C++ also does the same. For those who are in like the game development path at my school, they do a lot of C++. I would say Java because I did do a lot of like hardware programming prior university. So I was doing a lot of C stuff with that. So you can try that out. For my Brazilian people, guys, I love Brazil. It's a country I want to visit. I really want to go to Brazil one day. It's in my heart, because mainly I grew up watching Brazilian football, like football, guys, soccer, and it's just like it's the team. It's always been a big thing of mine, in my heart. So every World Cup, guys, I support Brazil. It's a language I want to learn. I want to learn Portuguese, but I'm sort of out of time right now. How to learn C and C++ or C sharp all by myself? YouTube, guys, YouTube it. Like for real, YouTube that stuff. Or buy Udemy courses. I'm a big, not a big. I'm a preacher on courses. I enjoy courses depending on who's making them and the price and what they're worth. But courses allow you to pretty much cut time, so it's really good for you if you don't have much time to go ahead and figure stuff out and go on Google and stuff. Buy a course. It has everything condensed, and just try it out. But if you want free resources, YouTube is the way to go. Andres, what do you work as? Okay, so how do you work as? How are you able to afford such things? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am currently a part-time bank teller. So I work at Scotiabank. I'm a part-time bank teller, and I am cheap. I am hella cheap. I save all my money. I've always saved a lot of money, and at the end of the day, I guess I end up buying really expensive things. Like I bought the MacBook Pro, and I bought like a few of the things that allow me to start the page and stuff. So yeah, I'm sort of good with my money. I'm able to save money and stuff. So I guess that helps. Uh, Holy crap! You guys are asking. What do you draw your inspirations for? Best recommendations. Best recommendations to balance school and work. Currently taking full stack classes along with work and struggling. My man, I feel you. I feel you. I totally feel you. I feel the same. I'm not the best at balancing stuff. I try to do my best. Right now, I have a little bit of a crappy sleeping schedule because I'm sort of like tired and I have a lot of work to do. Um, you're a student and it's hard for us students to do that, to balance school and work. But hang on in there. My best tip for you is to grab a calendar, grab a planner, and make sure you tackle every single task right away. Let's say you have an assignment, that is a new assignment today. You better be on that like yesterday type of thing. It'll help a lot, and make sure you have tight deadlines too. If you can sort of have tight deadlines for yourself, it helps a lot too, because you sort of have like that mindset of, oh, I have no choice. So that helps me out. What's going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Do you use React with Shopify? No, I actually just use like the tech stack Shopify gives you. So I use HTML, SCSS, JavaScript, and Liquid straight out of the bat. There's not much like tutorials and documentation out there, so it's a lot of trial and error, I would say. How did I learn programming? YouTube, Google. Prior to my computer science degree, I went to college, which is like here in Quebec, here in Quebec mostly, we have like a pre-university for like 2 or 3 years. I did a pre-university 3 years. I did an engineering tech degree, and I learned a bit of programming there. So I started learning programming there. I was introduced to it. I loved it, and then I decided to go into software engineering. I got fed up of like software engineering. I was like, I'm not doing this for 4 years. I switched up into computer science, and that's what I'm doing right now. But I was introduced to programming preschool, and then I learned the rest at school and YouTube and Google. I am not Brazilian. No, I'm not Brazilian. I'm actually from Venezuela. I was born and raised there, partially raised. I just love the football team. Um, let's see. How do you study, man? How do I study? um, Guys, I barely. Not that I barely study. Here's the trick, okay? I listen in class. I listen in class. I don't take notes. I listen in class. I make sure I'm listening. I'm listening to the teacher. So by the time I have the midterm, sort of, I just have to just read the slides, and that's it. And I started doing that about 2, 3 semesters ago, and I really wish I had done that all my life. I would have had better grades, because before, prior to that, I was studying like crazy, studying, like writing notes. It was a mess, to be honest with you. But the trick for me is just to listen to the teacher, just listen, and then, once you have the midterm, just go over the slides. Don't stress, and everything will be fine. That's what I do. Try that. If it works out for you, well, good. How to grow on YouTube. Just started a channel. All right, I'm gonna give you some tips. First of all, be consistent. I'm not necessarily best at this. I'm trying to do a video a week. It's a bit hard because I have so many things going on. Like school, for example, takes like 60% of my time. But try to be consistent. You have to put quality work out there, because right now YouTube is a very, very, very competitive platform. It's not like it used to be before. So I would suggest you spend a bit of money on good audio. Make it your priority. Good audio and a good camera. It doesn't have to be $1,000 camera. Maybe try to save money for a $400 camera, 500. I would take a look at a Canon SL2. Maybe try to take a look at that. But yeah, so definitely try that. I would definitely be consistent. Try to get good stuff. Pick a niche, please. Pick a niche and stick to it. Pick a niche and stick to it. And eventually, once you're consistent, which is like what my experience has been up to now, your YouTube channel sort of starts to like grow by itself, I guess. And I don't know, that's what's currently happening to the channel right now. It took me a year and 2 months to grow it to 10,000, and now all of a sudden I'm already at 20, and it seems like we're going to 30. You make amazing videos. Thank you so much. I really try my best to make quality videos and really good videos. I have a huge passion for cinematography, for filming, so I guess it sort of reflects on my work. I really appreciate you guys watching the videos, and I receive like comments all the time, positive comments actually. So thank you so much, guys, for this opportunity you guys have given to me. I really appreciate it. As a CGIP student, did you ever consider? Okay, so as a CGIP student, did you ever consider applying to Waterloo? So CGIP here, guys, is the pre-college I was talking about before. So it's the sort of like the preparation to university or preparation to college. That's what we have here called as CGIP. So did I ever consider applying to Waterloo? I did. First of all, I did not have the grades to apply to such a reputable university, mainly because well, I guess I did have the grades. Yeah, I did have the grades. I just did not want to go to a university that was hard. I didn't want to waste my not waste. I don't want to spend too much time on school. My goal since day one. I remember day one of university. I told myself that once I graduate, I will not find a job. I will work for myself, and I had to. I've been trying to make that happen. Seems like it's gonna happen. So I didn't want to go to a university that was demanding, because Waterloo, McGill, all those great universities that gives you status, guys. Those are great universities. It's harder. It's harder than the university I go to, for sure. So I didn't want that workload on my back. Interested in the camera stand you have going on, my guy. If you would see my camera stand, you would freak out. my camera right now, guys, is on a speaker. Believe it or not, it's on my speaker. So yes, that's my camera stand right now. Sarah, why were you fed up of software engineering? So I was fed up of software engineering. I didn't like the aspect or the way software engineering was taught at school. I took my very first class of software engineering, intro to software engineering, and it was just slides upon slides upon slides upon like information. They were pretty much like trying to like, I was regurgitating information of nonsense to the point that I just stopped showing up to class, and I was wasting my time and my money. But it's not like that at every school. Now I did have a guy that graduated from software engineering at Concordia saying that it was a class that was worth it, because he, I guess, grasped, he got all the concepts that he needed for him to go out there in the job and be like a software engineer, like a manager and stuff. But the thing is, the reality of things is that people don't listen in class. So at the end of the day, it's sort of useless. So I was not going to go through all that, pay a bunch of money for no reason. Let's see. What's up, Jesus? I see you, my man. I see you, man. Jesus, you've been supporting me, man, since day one. I know a lot of you guys have supporting me since day one, since like the very first day I started Instagram, and now I guess we're on YouTube, guys. Are you hiring designers just from Canada or from other countries too? My man, the country does not matter. What matters is your skills. Can you do the job? Yes, that's all I care about. So I am hiring pretty much from any country. But I am gonna say mainly the designers that have been reaching out are from the States and Canada. So if you're from another country, guys, don't be afraid to hit us up. How to get an internship as a rookie developer who just starting, and what are the minimum requirements for a web dev internship? Okay. So, an internship as a rookie developer. I'm going to tell you something, guys. I've never done an internship. Believe it or not, I've never done an internship. But if I were you, I would build projects. Have that GitHub filled with projects. Just freaking fill it up with projects. JavaScript, HTML, CSS. Build your own web page. Make sure you have your own web page, and just build small things. And once you get the basic like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript down, I would move into SCSS, master a bit of the design aspect of the web page, then maybe move into React stuff and play with React, build a little project, and put it out there on GitHub, man, because employers ask for GitHub. They ask for projects. Brazil, my guy, Brazil. What's up, guys? What's up? Computer science versus software engineering. Damn, it's a hard question. It's a question I spent a lot of time like asking myself. I chose computer science mainly because I was cutting some time. I didn't need the software engineering degree because I took like a leap of faith, meaning that I don't plan to work for anyone. So I told myself, I have to give up something to get another thing. If you are going to be applying to a job after school and everything, I would consider software engineering. The thing about CS is that you have a bit more flexibility, so you do get to grasp the theoretical concepts of programming, and you become sort of like a better programmer. Now, if eventually down the line you want to be like like in management positions and have like sort of like manage a team and the whole software cycle stuff, I would consider software engineering a bit more. What about data science, guys? I don't know much about data science, to be honest with you. All I know is that a lot of people in data science use Python, but I don't know much about data science, so I'm not gonna BS you and talk out of my butt because I don't know much about that. Wow. So many questions. So many questions. I like live streaming a bit more, not gonna lie, because not that I can be myself, it's just that my videos are sort of a bit more like, not, I don't want to say professional, but like, you know what I mean. I feel like here it's just like you go with the flow. I can't do that with videos. It's sort of too hard. Damn. Am I Brazilian? No, I'm not Brazilian. I'm from Venezuela. I currently living in Montreal, Canada. Hey bro, not a tech question, but how often do you clean your setup? My guy, clean my setup every freaking weekend. Every weekend this baby is cleaned. Make sure of that. Like, I make sure that it's clean. I'm scared that my camera is actually overheating. Let me just check out the camera. Oh, we're doing good. So the one thing I hate about the Sony A7 Mark III is that it overheats after like a long period of shooting. So I sort of don't like that about the camera. I know it's not really like a camera issue. Is more of like it's not a my camera issue type of thing. It's just the model itself. A lot of people have that issue. Okay, let's see. My God, maybe I'm ranting too much. Could you explain and make a video on how you make use of WSL2? I'll try to make a video eventually. I have so many video ideas right now. But yes, that is something I am going to be considering. Okay, so this might be a case. Okay. So this might just be. This is a question, okay, from Fanny. Okay, so this might just be a coincidence, but did you choose the color orange for your setup since it promotes creativity? I didn't know. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. I just like orange. To be honest with you guys, that is pretty much why I chose orange. Okay, I have a good camera, but I'm not at all good at editing and cinematography. Any tips? I started filming 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. I started doing videos and filming and the whole shebang a year and a half ago, right when I got the Mark III. I started to take it seriously because the camera was expensive and I wanted to make sure it paid itself off. So the trick, guys, if you have never shot before or anything like that, consume content, and consume content that is very like like very pretty, I guess, like very cinematographic, like, I don't know if that's a word. um Go out there and watch Daniel Scheifer, Peter McKinnon, and all these huge like guys that film. That's what I did, and I consumed their content day and night, to the point that I thought I was gonna change the whole YouTube channel to like video and photography. So yeah, I consumed a lot of that content, and eventually I became really good. Well, really good. I became good enough at it. Seems like it. Um, how do you use AR in the web pages? Um, Shopify have a really cool sort of like integrated augmented reality. You just have to sort of go through the computation, know how to activate it, and play with the JavaScript and so on. So I would definitely check that out. That's the way I use my AR in my web page and for Canvog. So yeah. What are some personal projects that you wish you could pursue? So a personal project that I really want to make happen, okay, is I'm a huge car guy. Mostly supercars. I really, really like supercars. In the future, a project that it's been like in the back of my head for the past like 10 years. I kid you not. My goal would be to buy a Huracan, a Lamborghini Huracan, and make it a project car. That's definitely a personal project that I would like to have, and have an Instagram for the car and sort of have a journey to that car. But the goal would be to definitely buy a Lamborghini Huracan at some point, because right now it definitely doesn't suit the budget, not at all. But that would be a personal project I'd like to pursue. What is your dream car? Oh, guys, my dream car. I don't have dream cars, man. It's you cannot ask me that. That is not fair, my guy. You can't ask me that question. My dream car. The I told myself I will keep owning a Honda Civic, because that's the current car I have bought. I will keep owning a Honda Civic until I can afford a Huracan. That's the goal. Is it my dream car? Not necessarily, but it's definitely a car that I would like to own the next time. So right now, I'm driving a Honda Civic. I love my Civic. I really love it. It does the job. Comfortable, reliable. I love that car. But in the future, Lamborghini Huracan. I hope it's the next car. I know it's dreaming big, but that's how I am. What car are you driving right now? I'm driving a Honda Civic. Hello Andres, I like your content. Keep going, man. Thank you so much. I really try my best. I didn't post a video this week, so I decided to do this live stream. It really sucks that I couldn't post because I've been having client work. I've been having school, man. I am currently building a Java project for school, and it just makes me hate Java a lot more. Like it, yeah, I don't know if I like Java anymore. Let's see. Wow. So many. Only the Huracan, if not what others? Huracan, AMG GTR in green, actually black with yellow accent inside. I would like to own an Aventador SVJ in purple. I would like to own a Porsche GT3 RS, just like the one Joe Knows Best has. If you guys don't know Joe Knows Best, he's a car YouTuber, one of my favorite car YouTubers out there. The spec he has on his Porsche, that's the dream to have one day too. I have so many cars. A 488 on a Rocket Bunny kit. I would love to have that. So many other cars. How old are you? I am 24. I'm still young and rocking the 20s. Damn. Huracan is a terrible daily driver. You know what, man? I wish I knew that. I almost got to drive a Huracan last year I was gonna get a Huracan for 2 days just because I was doing photography and videography for a rental car company. I was supposed to get the Huracan. Sadly, but not sadly, I got the R8. I fell in love with the R8. I really, really like the R8. So maybe I should drive a Huracan, and if it doesn't suit the daily driving routine, I might get an R8. And this is just pure speculation, guys, because definitely I don't have the budget yet, but I will get there at some point, I guess. What is your Java project for school? My guy, my Java project for school. It is a distribution system with a technology that is no longer used since Java 8. So you can only imagine how long it's been. But it's Corba. I am building a distribution system with Corba. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think I'll finish this assignment. I don't think I'll have time to finish the assignment. I have the client project that I definitely put like more concerns into that project, more effort than school, just because it'll pay way more than what school I have. I have 2 classes left, and then I'm pretty much graduating. But it's a distributed system with Corba. That's the project. That's what the project is about. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. What is your what is I lost the question. Okay, I got it. What is your opinion on the education system in the third world countries? I come from a third world country. I guess I have a very immigrant mentality. My parents have, of course. I can't even begin to say how immigrant mentality they have. But go to school. If you come from a third world country, go to school. The life over there is completely different to what life is here. I can't compare. Just go to school. Do yourself a favor, go to school. Don't even think about dropping out. Even if you're here, don't even think about dropping out. Because if you have nothing going on and you're thinking about dropping out, that's totally a terrible decision. You are supposed to deal with school while you're building a company. Even if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 companies, you grind your freaking ass until you can pretty much say, you know what, this is $1 million company, or this is going to be extremely huge, and it's giving me a full-time income while I'm still at school. But don't drop out just to drop out. Tips for not procrastinating. My guy, I became super good at that this semester. I barely procrastinated more. The tip is tight deadlines. That's it. Tight deadlines. Damn. Let me see. I hope you guys can. Yeah, you guys can see the chat, eh? Yeah. How much? Wow. Okay. I'm not very good at math. Okay. If you're not very good at math, do you think computer science will work? You don't have to be good at math for computer science. There are a few math classes at the beginning that are sort of like a pain in the ass. Try to get through them. You know, people in my program, some of them are not good in math. They still get through them. You know, they have tutors. They go to crash courses. Do whatever it takes to just get through them, because at the end of the day, you don't need them for programming. Just get through them, okay? Try to find a way to get through them. I recommend Professor Leonard to all of you who are taking calculus classes. Professor Leonard on YouTube. Go watch him. Are you still in Montreal? I am from Montreal too. Yes, I'm still in Montreal. I am still in Montreal. I'm planning to stay here until I guess... I'm planning to live here until I guess, I don't know, maybe the future says otherwise. Let's see, how much... Oh boy. Lens for desk shots. Guys, you might be disappointed, but I still own the same exact lens that my camera came with. It's a stock lens. And my partner, my partner in crime, the guy who I share half a nut with, if you know what I'm saying, my business partner, he begs me to get another lens, but I don't need one. I don't need another lens, so I'm really happy with the lens I have. It does the job as... I don't know, it does the job. It looks good, no? I will get a lens eventually. If the channel hits 100,000 subs, I'm gonna get a G Master lens. I'm gonna spend some good money and get a G Master lens. Yeah, I agree completely. Go to school, study a lot, and give your best to grow. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, my man. I'm not a big school guy. I hate school. I hate school. I rant about this to my parents every day. And my girlfriend too. I rant to her about the fact that I hate school every day. But it's essential. I made a video about it. Go watch it. How long do you work every day? How long do you work on on your company? How long do you work on personal software engineering projects? How long do you work on school stuff? Right now, I'm not having a balanced, healthy lifestyle because of the situation I've put myself in. Meaning dealing school, Instagram, YouTube, my part-time job, clients, the companies I have. So it's a lot to deal with. But I pretty much work 9, 10, 12 hours a day. I work a lot of hours a day. I've been sitting on this chair. Today was a good day. Today I actually had a break, but yesterday, guys, I woke up at 8, I think I woke up. I don't remember what time I woke up. And I pretty much grinded till freaking 12 p.m. That's not healthy. I need to. Right now with COVID, it's not so easy. But I'd like to go to the gym in between like my day. But it's not so healthy right now. I'm just currently trying to freaking deal with school and really graduate because that's like my main like concern right now. Uh, how you started your business? I started a business because I had to. So I was doing with the team I currently have. I was doing photography and videography for a car wrapping company. Obviously, because I'm a car freak, because I love cars, I got to see Porsches, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Teslas, everything every day. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah. So I did videography and photography for them, and it turns out that client wanted us to have a legit company for them to pay us. So we opened up a company. Yes, yes. I go to Concordia. Hello from Colombia. Yes, hello, my man. You guys are my neighbors. My neighbors, along with Brazil, because I come from Venezuela myself. Yes, I do speak Spanish. That's my first language, actually. For those who don't know, my first language is Spanish. My second language is French, due to the fact that I live in Quebec, Canada, and my third language is English. Now, you might think that is very impressive. You speak three languages. No. Here's why. I keep mixing up words. And so sometimes I start sentences in Spanish and I finish them in French. Terrible. Try to master your languages, guys. Please. I'm 24. I'm 24. I'm 24 years old. I'm still rocking the 20s, you know? I guess I'm still young and active. How did you like Concordia University? I'm entering the first year. So, in any tips? Uh, I've always said, always judge by yourself. So, whether you're starting a new job, a new career, whatever you're starting, don't listen to others because we tend to have sort of like biased opinions, and we base our opinions on our personal like life, on our personal, yeah, I guess life we can call it, on our personal experiences. Um, Try it out. If I would have to give you some tips, make sure you start assignments right away. Is it too hard? I'm gonna give you a personal experience. I didn't find it hard. I actually found college a lot harder, like CJIP. But do yourself a favor and try it for yourself. The only thing I'd have to say that everyone says it at Concordia is that it's a mess. I'm not dropping out of school, my man, my boy in the chat, Jan, my partner in crime. That's my boy. That's my business partner. I'm not dropping out of school, my man. I have 2 courses left. What is the meaning of that Brazilian flag? The football team. In my heart, every World Cup, my guys, I go for Brazil. And when we lose, guys, it's the end of the fucking world for me. When we lose, when Brazil loses, I love watching them play, but you can't talk to me while I'm watching. It's the biggest stress I've ever had watching Brazil play on a World Cup. Real Madrid or Barca? Barca, my guy. And when Messi leaves, I'm packing my bags. How do you make enough money to make custom PC My parents weren't allowed to. I'm pretty sure you're young. I had the same issue as you when I was young. My parents, they've always given me good stuff all the time, but they always made me work for it. I used to ask for things. If I didn't have good grades, I wouldn't get them. So always work for it. From a young age, I started saving my money, and so I started working at that. I started working late. I started working at 17. I freaking saved all my money, and I eventually got like a really good rig at the time for me. I was like $600, and it'll be good for you if you're young. And I grew up from there, guys. I still save my money and all that stuff. But Germany 2014 7-1. Don't talk to me about that, my guy. That is not cool. I don't. I remember that day like if it was yesterday. How are you paying for school and the expensive equipment? So here's the cool thing. I got a student credit line to pay for school, so that pays for that. School is super cheap here, so it barely costs anything. My parents also save money for me to have an education, so that is that. So definitely, whether I have to pay for it, it's not that big of a. I wouldn't say right now in my position it's not that big of a deal, mainly because I'm good with money and I can save and pay the stuff that is required to be paid. The expensive equipment, my guy, I save every penny. Every penny. I've lowered my expenses. I used to have a really sort of really nice car that I pretty much put almost all my money into it before. Right now, I'm just lowering expenses. I got a reliable Honda Civic. I leased it. I pay very cheap. I don't eat out. I don't waste money on clothing. My girlfriend buys my clothing. Shout out to my girlfriend that buys all my wardrobe because I'm too cheap to buy clothing. And then I put the money into all this to make this happen for you guys. Why do people keep asking how much you sleep for love? Such an odd question. I guess people are very into the hustle mentality type of grind, hustle, sleep is for the weak, or like, whatever, or you'll sleep when you're dead. Nah, my guy, okay? I'm not trying to freaking be sick at 30. That's not happening. Sleep 7 to 8 hours. There will be times that you might not be able to. Like last week, for example, I went to bed on Tuesday. I went to bed at 3 a.m. On Wednesday, I went to bed at 3 a.m. again, and on Thursday, I went to bed at 5 a.m. And every single of those days, I woke up at 10. So I barely slept, but it just had to be done because of the client website. I just wanted to make sure that it was ready for due date. So that was pretty much it. Other than that, I sleep 7 to 8 hours. It's important to sleep. I don't recommend that bullshit hustle mentality BS. Try to sleep, guys. Try to make sure you sleep. Don't listen to that shit, man. It's just not good. Girlfriend knows the best style for us. See, my girlfriend. If you are watching this video, see, I'm not the only one. I don't have much style. Sup? What's up, my man Hacker 101? What's up? When did you arrive to Canada, and overall, how was the transition like? Any crazy cultural shocks? Okay, I still have cultural shocks, believe it or not. I arrived to Canada when I was 10 years old. Um, I still like in my head I'm still very from there just because I remember everything so vividly and clearly, so it never like left my mentality, my conscience. Um, I'm still having cultural shocks, very crazy cultural shocks, things I'm not gonna get into in this live stream, but it's a very different world. First world countries and third world countries are just first world countries is like a massive bubble of like it's another world. It's crazy. Let's see. Do you like coffee, and if so, how does it help you? I don't like coffee and it doesn't help me. So, quick side story. 2 years ago or a year ago, Mansoor, if you're still watching this, Mansoor, correct me if I'm wrong. We went to a hackathon together. Kevin and Mansoor went to a hackathon together. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was 2 years ago. And I remember these guys got me 2, 3 Red Bulls. It was like 4 a.m. I was dead. We've been coding for a while. I was that tired. It was, yeah, it's like 4 a.m. I took the 3 Red Bulls, I chugged them, and I fell asleep 5 minutes later. Caffeine doesn't do anything to me. I don't know why. It's just, I guess it's the way we roll with caffeine. It's the way my body rolls with caffeine. So I don't drink coffee. I don't really. I guess I also don't really need it. But yeah, how many hours have you fallen asleep? How many hours have I fallen? How many hours do I sleep? Probably that's your question. 7 to 8 hours. Sometimes if I have to, well, I'll sleep whatever, 4 hours. I don't know. Depends. Andres is a vampire, my guy. I'm no vampire. I need my sleep. Um, yeah, Mansour is lurking in here, eh? Hey, Mansour, you looking in here, my man? Yeah, I love Mansour. We're friends since high school, like for a long freaking time. Mansour and I, Kevin too. You know, they're my boys, the boys for life. You know what I'm saying? Um, John. John also too went to high school with us. That's my partner, of course. For those who don't know, that's my partner for Anki Media and Canvog. Damn, so many questions, so many freaking questions. Damn, there's still a lot of there's a decent amount of people in this live stream for a first live stream. I've never done this before, guys, so I hope you're enjoying it. Let me check my camera again, make sure it's not overheating. Nope. We good. Emiliano says in Spanish, "I'm sorry about my English. I am new." Don't be sorry, man. I learned English in the street. My English comes from the street, and then eventually I went to college to pre-university in English. It was a bit different because I went to high school in French, and like most of my life was like French and Spanish, and you know I had to get used to it. But don't worry, man. You'll get there. How do you wake up then? How do you try not to just snooze your alarm and wake up a lot later? Man, I do it. I snooze my alarm. You know what? Sometimes I have an alarm for 7:30 every day, no matter what. If I went to bed at 5, I have an alarm for 7:30. You know, I wake up and sometimes I'm like, not happening. So I just go back to bed. Guys, it happens. It happens. What's important is that you don't stay in bed too long. Don't sleep more than 8 hours. Apparently, it's not healthy. And you're productive for the rest of your day. That's what's important. And try to balance it out. Don't be like me and be a dumbass. I have to sort of try to, start working out. Lease or finance? I am no financial advisor. Whether you want to get a car, whether you want to lease a car or finance a car, I'm going to give you my personal opinion. And for me, for my purpose, for my I guess my experience with cars, I just rather lease the car. If there's a problem, dealership takes care of the car. I know if a scratch is on the car, some fucked up stuff happens to the car, it'll be on me. I've gotten very lucky with cars, so knock on wood, nothing has happened to the cars. But I rather lease. It's less expensive. I give it back after 5 years. Just get a brand new one. I have no headache. I really I pretty much I don't know. I barely. Not I barely drive the car, but I take good care of the car. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. So just make a decision that suits your needs. Should I start freelancing if I am 14? Yes. It might be a bit hard to find clients because you're young, but yes, work towards that goal. I'm 40. How can I start coding and make a career out of it? My man, it's never too late to start coding. I tell my daddy, start coding. But it's never too late to start coding, man. Google, YouTube. If you want condensed courses to save you some time, save you some research, Udemy, I recommend it. Wait for a promo. They're like $12 a pop. So I would recommend you check those out. It's cheaper to rent or lease Oh wait, like rent, like lease is sort of like a rental with interest, I guess. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I don't quite understand your question. It's 6 a.m. now in Turkey. My guy, you're watching me at 6 a.m. in Turkey. You're the man. My guy, you're the man. Ekez, you are the man. Welcome to the live stream. How do you deal with imposter syndrome? Uh, I'm not quite sure, guys. It's not something I think about, so I can't really give you an answer on that. I don't know. I can't really give you an answer on that. Free Code Camp is also a good starting point, by the way. Yes, it is Free Code Camp. Go try it out. I actually did like one course. I did use a paid service, by the way. It's called Team Treehouse. I used it for I don't remember how long I used Team Treehouse for. I used it for a while. I had like 9,000 points. That's a lot of points. Like I did a lot of courses and stuff, but I used it for a while. When are you getting a YouTube space? I am getting a YouTube space. Hopefully by the time I graduate, we'll hit the 100,000 subs. The channel's making good enough money for me to go out there and get a YouTube space, have a crazy studio, and start reviewing crazy products. You know, in the next couple of weeks, I want to review an iPhone 12. I want to review like a bit more of tech products and sometimes, most of the times, sort of related to us developers. You know, how we use them in our day-to-day lives. Do you still use the ESL2? I'm mostly using the Razer laptop. I'm mostly using this bad boy right here with Ubuntu. Actually, Razer. So some of you guys have been asking me or saying in the comments of the video that I bought this laptop or how I buy this laptop. This is a Razer laptop. So I got this from Razer. Razer. I had the chance to partner up with Razer, and they sent me a laptop. I made a video for them. I'm making content for them, and I love it. And yeah, so it's a good. I like it. It's a good laptop. I'm the one who pretty much reached out to them, guys, and you know, I wouldn't be promoting a product that I wouldn't trust. Yes. How? Oh, by the way, how is your Razer Blade? Do you like it? I love the Razer Blade. It's a great laptop. Up to now, it's been very reliable on me. Um, I use it for development. I'm really a lot on my bed, but once I have time, I haven't had the time yet. I want to hook this up to the monitor, put the PC aside a bit, and just start rocking the Razer. This spec right here, because the silver one that you guys saw in the video was a 2070 RTX 2070. This one apparently has a 2080. But yeah. Why are my messages not sending? That's weird. They should be sending. Maybe your connection. Apparently, according to YouTube, I have excellent connection. I have excellent connection. Damn, boy. Damn, I guess I'm paying my internet service provider is doing me a solid one. I ran out of water. Do you dual boot your Razer Blade? Yes. So I have Ubuntu and I also have Ubuntu and I also have Windows, of course. I want the coding wallpaper. If you want the coding wallpaper, the wallpapers come with the purchase of a canvas from Canvog, which is my canvas company that I started not long ago. We are thinking of like selling the wallpapers on the side, maybe for like, I don't know, $10 or something like that, for you guys to have them and not having to buy, I guess, a canvas for it. Right now, the designs that we have on the website, they're good, but I want to make a lot better designs, so I am looking for designers. My partner is mainly handling custom designs, which are extremely amazing, the stuff he's doing, but we're mainly handling custom designs. Eventually I'm gonna hire someone for the store, so I am looking for designers. If you guys know anyone or you are a designer, shoot your portfolio on my email and we'll take a look. How did you master data structures and algorithm? I'm no master. Okay, so I'm no master in data structures and algorithm, but when I did have data structures and algorithm as a class, I'd make sure I listened. I make sure I listen a lot, and just because I knew it was an important class, so I make sure that, like, I knew what the data structures were all about, how to like build them from scratch type of thing. This was all with Java, by the way. And eventually, I really sort of got like a little passion for it during that semester, and I started digging in a lot deeper, going to YouTube and stuff. And I guess I sort of became good. I ended up with a really good grade in that class, so I guess it's not too bad. But I don't. There are a few things, obviously, now that, like, if you give me a freaking tree and tell me build a tree and then traverse it, or you give me a linked list and then you're like build a linked list from scratch, I'm not gonna remember. I'm just gonna go on Stack Overflow, but I know the concepts. That's the important thing. Are you getting the iPhone 12? So, I'm trying to review an iPhone 12 Pro Max, of course, in blue. So, iPhone 12 Pro Max in blue. Remember that. That's what I'm going to be trying to review. It's going to be a really dope video. I already have like all the scenes in my head type of thing. Mostly like the B-roll stuff. I'm going to make custom icons for that video. And maybe I'll sell them for like $5-10 a pop if you guys really like them. I'm going to spend some decent time on building these custom icons to match the whole overlook of the video. And deliver solid icons, even better than the ones I provided for free on my iOS 14 video. So maybe you guys will like that. I don't know, we'll see. Ultra wide or 27 monitor? I like my ultra wide, and to be honest, I don't know if it's because I'm like pampered at this point, but this is a 34-inch ultra wide, and I feel like I'm missing a few more like inches. Damn. Okay, no. Guys, please don't spam the chat. Don't spam the chat because I'm just going to put you on a timeout. Damn, so many questions. I really like this, actually. Maybe I should start doing this more often. I didn't know this would be so fun. I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Before this, I was like, I really don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, it looks like it's working out, I guess. Do you think competitive programming is necessary? Look, I've seen some competitive programming stuff, mostly from William. I don't remember his last name on YouTube, but it seems like this kid is solid. I guess it could be really good if company sees that you're really good at competitive programming, they might take you. I don't know. I'm not very aware of that, but if it's something that interests you and you want to do it for fun, then definitely go ahead. What languages should I know before going into computer science? Well, I would recommend C, Java, or C++. Try those. Let's see. What university are you attending? I'm attending Concordia University in Montreal. What video editing program do you use? I use Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm super like, I guess at this point I'm sort of very fluent with it, so I don't feel like changing. It's just gonna mess up my whole workflow. But every time I sleep in a little bit, I feel really bad and I'm not really productive for the rest of the day. That's the issue with the freaking hustle mentality, is that they try to make you feel bad because you're sleeping, and they try to make you feel bad because you're not working, or they try to make you feel bad because you're not productive. Guys, I work my ass off. I work a lot, but I do not promote the bullshit hustle mentality. Don't listen to that. It's toxic. It's not good. It's the freaking that's what I was talking about before, that the first world countries live in a bubble. That is the bubble. That is one of the main reasons of the bubble. Take care of yourself, take care of your health. If you don't have health, you can't do anything. Everything goes to the garbage. So make sure you're sleeping. I'm not saying that you always have to sleep these amount of hours, or that like grinding is not a thing. No, it is a thing. It's just don't get too like caught up in it. There will be sleepless nights because you have to get work done, but make sure you sort of balance your life out. Did you change your laptop, or only did you buy a cover because it's another color? the Razer sent me another spec, so I had to give back the silver, and this decided to pamper me with an RTX 2080 instead of a 2070. When are you getting a G Master lens? I'm getting a G Master, like I said, I'm getting a G Master lens when I hit 100,000 subs. If we hit 100,000 subs, that's when I know. That's when I know that I'm like, you know what, this is it. That's why I keep telling myself, 100,000 subs, if the channel's making a good income and the views are very relatively close to the subscribers, meaning that I have active subscribers, I'm getting a studio. I'm going ham. I'm definitely ordering products, reviewing, having a schedule, and making this a business, full-time business sort of thing. Have you finished your assignment? No, I haven't finished my assignment. I don't think I'll finish, to be honest. I have to. I have very few things left with my client work, but I want to make sure that's delivered. I want to make sure that's like sort of the priority. Right now I'm at the point that I'm going to be given the assignment to just pass the assignment type of thing. So, yeah. What language to learn first? Like I've said, C, C++, or Java. Boss, I need your help. I have a midterm in comp architecture tomorrow. My man, there's not much I can do for you. Good luck. How do you recommend going to Windows? I've used Mac for so many years. Is it good for web dev and other programming? Here's the thing. If I wasn't a content creator and I wouldn't enjoy gaming, I used to game quite a bit. Now I don't have the time, because I am mainly a content creator. But if I wouldn't have this, I would be gaming and programming side to side. But if I wouldn't need the gaming aspect, I would just stick to a Mac, just because I enjoy Ubuntu a lot more for Ubuntu. Just because I enjoy macOS a lot more for programming and stuff. I would spend 10 grand. If I had 10 grand like that, I would spend 10 grand like that on a crazy Mac Pro. But it's just, the amount of money you pay versus the amount of money versus the amount of performance you're getting for your buck. It's not worth it compared to the custom build, So, do you speak French? Yes, I do speak French. That's my second language, actually. Damn, so many questions. Should I start doing freelancing? Should I start doing freelancing as a web dev? But I'm starting, so I'm not that confident. If you're not that, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I used to have that issue too, that I wasn't that confident until I sort of tackled my first project. Build a solid base. Don't get lost in the tutorial world. Build a solid base. Have a few HTML, CSS, and JavaScript projects, and go out there and get a client. You will never be fully ready. I promise you. There will never be a time where you are fully ready. It's stressful tackling your first project. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's very stressful, but we all go through there. So if you really want to be a freelancer, you've got to go through that phase. Any advices for emerging YouTubers? Yes. Consistency, quality content, good audio, meaning good audio, a relatively good enough camera, good subjects, like good subjects to talk about, try to see what's trending, try to see what's trending, but in your niche. So make sure you pick a niche. It's very important you guys pick a niche. You can't be doing vlogs, guys. It's just not a thing anymore if you're no one. That was the thing of the past. Pick a niche. Pick a niche because no one cares about you. Like, it's hard to say no one cares about me, no one cares about you. So make sure you provide free quality content to your audience, and make them fall in love with your content. And focus on content. Content is king. What is your PC wallpaper? My PC wallpaper is a design that we sort of put together, my partner and I, for Canvog. It's anti-coding coding club wallpaper, which is it's pretty cool. Man, I don't know how many French people there is here, but I have this guy asking, can you do a video in French? If okay, can you do a video in French one day, because I am not very strong in English, but if not, I really like your content. It's kind of hard to read French and translate at the same time. Um, I can't do a video in French because mainly my audience is in English, and I do have an international audience, and a lot of you guys speak English. Like a lot of you guys, even like from back home, a lot of people speak English, so I can't really like focus on a French video. But that being said, thank you so much for the compliment. I really appreciate it. Every time you guys compliment my content, guys, you guys gain a place in my heart. How can you stay productive while completing a task? What music do you listen to? Believe it or not, a few of you guys might hate him. Some of you guys might not. While I'm coding, I've listened to a lot of Logan Paul podcasts. So Impulsive, I listen to a lot of it. I really like it. There's some cool subjects. So every time I'm coding, I just listen to that stuff. He's become less of like hated, I guess, in the community, like, anyways, I don't want to get into that subject, but the matter of fact is that I like his podcast, so I listen a lot to Logan Paul on Impulsive. If not, I listen to a lot of reggaeton music, which is like music from back at home. A lot. That's pretty much what I listen to. I don't really I listen to English music very rarely, believe it or not. You guys want Spanish subtitles? Oof. I can't, guys. I would never finish videos. I would never deliver. But doing subtitles it's hell. That is literally almost like a full-time job. Like I would have to hire someone to do subtitles, and it's a bit crazy. Um, you should try out French rap. I used to listen to French rap actually back in high school because I did go to a French high school. It's not my cup of tea. It's not the thing that I enjoy the most, but um, I think because I miss home so much and I'm so much in that like Latin mentality, the only thing I listen is Latin music. Have you heard of Devin Crawford? He's a YouTuber. Yes, I've heard of Devin Crawford. He has amazing videos. I know he's currently working on a big project. That's why he hasn't been uploading. But shout out to that guy. He's a great developer. I wish I was that good as him. As good as him. He's a great guy. Should I be stressed about what college I go to pursue computer science degree? Currently on my last year of high school. I have a beginner experience with coding. Uh, should you be concerned about should you be concerned about that? I mean, yes and no. If you really care about what your employer thinks about you, and yes, prestigious universities help. That is not a fact to deny. It does help. Maybe you should consider going to a prestigious university. Other than that, you can still make it by going to a regular university like I go to. I go to a regular university. I don't go to a prestigious university. No, I'm not dissing my school at all. It's just that's the facts. But if you're not looking to build a business while you're in university, I would go to a prestigious university. I think that's what I would have done. What year are you? Okay, so I don't know if you mean what year I am in terms of computer science or like my age. I'm gonna answer both questions. I'm 24 and I'm actually in my third year of computer science, which is my last year, and I have 2 courses left. Do you think the autonomous mic chair is good? I've never tried it. I know it's cheaper than the Ergo. I know that. I've never tried it, but I do enjoy the Ergo chair too There are some pros and cons to it that I will be addressing in the next video. I'm going to be super transparent with you guys to make sure you guys get the right tech for you, because at the end of the day, I really want to push this channel in terms of tech. So I will give you some solid ones for the next video. Wow, stream is still doing well. I don't know how long I'm still gonna go for, but I enjoy doing this. Once I get fed up, I guess I'll hop off. I really gotta check. Damn. I really want to check. I was supposed to have a meeting. Yeah. Okay, I gotta meet soon. I'll leave soon. I'm supposed to have a meeting for the Canvog stuff. Make a video in Spanish. Man, I would love to make a video in Spanish, but it's just I'm not on that level yet. I'm not on that level that I can sort of leave the main channel on the side and focus on doing maybe another channel in Spanish or whatever. I'm not on that level yet. Maybe one day, if I hit the 1,000,000 subs, I'll consider it. Man, the dimensions of my top desk. Okay, so the dimensions of my top desk. I'll do you a solid one. IKEA. It's from IKEA. IKEA Salgen. Countertop. It's 249 centimeters by. Let me. Okay, IKEA. My desk, the width, the height, the depth, the thickness, whatever you want to call it, 249 length. Depth is 65 centimeters and the thickness is 3.8 centimeters. The autonomous the legs support it very well. This is all a very long desk. The legs support it very well. It goes up and down very well, no problem, no struggle. So it's pretty cool. Let me just I gotta answer to the boys because the boys are wondering. All right. So many questions. I love these questions. Keep coming. Eclipse, IntelliJ, or NetBeans? IntelliJ every day. IntelliJ every day. I tried Eclipse. It was a mess. NetBeans, I tried a bit. I didn't like it. IntelliJ seems to be the most updated stuff. Another French question from Mike Same Man. So when I started school in Canada, are you obliged to speak English? It's a bit complex, mainly because in Quebec you have to speak French. So because my parents don't go to an English school, of course, because we come from a third world country, the law says that you gotta go to French school. Now, if you're from international and you're like going into university, it's a different study. It's a different story. You can go in English, you can go in French, whatever pleases you. So you're not obliged to go into English. I do live in Quebec, so we speak French. So they try to enforce French as much as they can. Any tip for dealing with required classes that have nothing to do with CS? Did you ever take break from uni? I've never taken a break from uni because I knew that if I would take a break, I would never go back. Like I'm the type of person that I am is that I like to do the boring stuff first and then do the fun stuff later. So right now I'm doing the boring stuff first, meaning that I'm getting rid of university. I want to get it done with, so I can go ahead and enjoy my life and do and work and do the companies that I'm currently working on. Have you ever been to Brazil? No, but I want to go. I really want to go to Brazil right now. The COVID situation and all the countries around the world, it makes it impossible. But yes, I want to go to Brazil one day. What was your first sponsor via Instagram? My very first sponsor on Instagram, guys, it was a company called Lamical. It's a company still called Lamical. They sent me a really cool phone stand that I actually still have. Of course, I have all of the things that companies send me. That was my very first sponsor. The coding wallpaper is for laptop. It's not free. It comes with the purchase of a canvas from Canvog, which is a company I recently started that we mainly do custom canvases, but we also sell canvases on the shop. I gotta work on those canvases on the shop because I want to get I would really want this company to like evolve and to have its own separate entity and to really grow as a company. Where are you from? I am from Venezuela. Do you think I should get the 12 or 12 Pro switching from 7? Ooh, you've been okay. I think it's time for you to change. I usually, prior I guess to having a YouTube channel and all that stuff, all that fun stuff, I didn't I wasn't concerned with changing phones very often. I kept my iPhones for a long time. Now that I guess I'm a tech guy, I'll change a lot more often. But going from a 7 to a 12, listen, if you've been hanging on with 7, I would recommend a 12. If you want to really keep it for a long time, maybe go for a 12 Pro. This stream's vibe got my lazy ass to reorganize my desk and start working on my philosophy essay. Thanks, bro. I got you, my man. If you're looking forward to going to Brazil, I recommend learning Portuguese. It's such a fun language. Oh, man, I've been wanting to learn Portuguese for a while. It's in the plans. I really want to learn Portuguese. I'm not gonna lie. Man, you guys are still. We're still. It's the views are constant. Damn, everyone who's new, welcome to the live stream. Welcome. Oh yeah, every time if I want to add light to my face, I open Google. Check this out. Look at this. Boom, Google. Google do everything. Google steal your data, they sell your data, and they provide light to your face. I'm joking. I don't know if Google sells your data. Don't quote me on that. Google, don't sue me. Have you had any internships? No, I've never had any internships. So here's where I risk the biscuit. While I was in school, I told myself I'm not gonna get an internship. I'm gonna waste or I'm gonna spend all my time learning development on the side and try to get a first client, try to get a freelance client, and that's where this whole like content creation started. I wanted to document the process and stuff, and it got me to this point. So yeah. So I've got a guy asking about how how to apply to school if you're from like a South American country or third world country. Like how to apply for a scholarship. I really don't know how it works, my man. I can't answer that question, sadly. PHP in 2020. I don't like PHP, but it's good. I just don't like it. It's just a preference. It doesn't mean that it's not good. Not at all. It's not my cup of tea, I guess. How do you start getting clients? Go out there. Go to business, goes to small business, restaurants, pet shops, hell, car wrapping companies like I did. Sell your services. Everyone says the same thing. I know everyone says the same thing, but it's literally how it works. Last year, I did a video actually about that on my YouTube channel. I went to a bunch of coffee shops in Montreal, in downtown, and I sold my services. I got denied every single time. I got denied. But that's how it's done. That's how you gotta do it. Wow. So many freaking questions. As a fellow Montrealer, you think it's better to go to McGill for the reputation or it's better to go to Concordia for the co-op program? I'm talking about software engineering. So for those who are not they don't know what I'm talking about, McGill University is a very prestigious university around the world. Concordia, not. I was gonna say not so much, but it's not. I come from Concordia. The thing about Concordia is that it has a great co-op program, and the co-op program means that you get to have internships, and they help you get internships, and it really helps. I have people that have worked at BlackBerry, Shopify, SAP, and it really, really, really helps. Now, you got to give up something, right? Do you want to have the McGill stamp or title, and maybe people who really care about prestigious stuff on your CV? And another thing that is very important to consider going to a prestigious university is that you get to make a great connections. So if you're a very like, I always forget the word. If you're a very like extrovert person, extrovert and extrovert, I guess, um, go to a really renowned university. You're gonna get like great friends. Like you're gonna meet a lot of people, great people, people with a lot of money, a lot of prestige in society, and it's really good for you. You'll definitely, it's, in my opinion, networking is everything. That is literally how I've been living this whole YouTube thing, how I've been getting clients. Networking is king. So that's what I would do if I were you. Um, did you move alone to Canada? No, I did not move alone to Canada. I moved in with my parents when I was 10. Um, Guys, people are spamming. I am just gonna time you out. Uh, Man, I can't believe there's 100 people, 130, 126 people in the stream right now. That's a lot of people. That's like that's a lot of people. Yo, bro, you're mad underrated. Keep it up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really try to do my best. Thoughts on code culture? What do you mean by code culture? Uh, do you like to use Vim editor? So there's a game online that teaches you Vim, which is pretty fun. I suggest you guys like go and like check it out. Um, I was trying to learn it. Now I ran out of time a bit. But Yeah, like I do. Oh, I don't know. My stream stopped. Oh, I'm still live. I thought this thing stopped for a bit. Um, wow, that just lost my train of thought. Great. Vim editor. Yeah, so I did start like this game about Vim. So you sort of like get to use the commands of Vim to play the game and to complete like the quests. I suggest you guys try that. If I had the time, I would just do everything on Vim because it's a lot faster. Do I enjoy it? Yes. Do you like the code culture, the Discord server? So I love the code culture Discord server. Fan fact, side fact. I sort of work with Joe from the code culture, so it's pretty fun. Love that guy. He's really really cool guy. He has a YouTube channel that I've watched all the time because it's all about supercars, and you guys know me. I'm a freaking addict for supercars. Do you know C++? No, I don't know C++. Which language do you code mostly in? I do a lot of JavaScript, and if you want to consider CSS and HTML as a language, I do a lot of that. Right now, I'm trying to master that as much as I can. HTML, CSS, SCSS, and JavaScript, and I want to jump into React eventually. I'm going to have to jump into React eventually. Make a video about best programming monitor. Maybe I'll make one. I'm most likely gonna make one. If I start having like brands and stuff that want to send monitors, definitely I'm gonna make, like, it'll be a lot easier for me to make one. If I start having a decent sized budget to go ahead and spend on monitors, I'm definitely gonna make one. Like I said, I'm gonna put a lot of money onto like the YouTube stuff. Once I'm done school and I see, like, if I see that it hits 100,000 subs and the channel's blowing left and right, the views are consistent, I'm definitely gonna spend a lot more money on the channel. Why did you choose computer science? Why did I choose computer science over, or just as a like as a whole? Is it worth to learn Python as a beginner? Yes, it is worth to learn Python as a beginner. I would recommend maybe learning C++ or Java. What is your computer specs? So I'm currently running a Ryzen 9 3900X with 64 gigabytes of RAM at 32 megahertz, an RTX 2070 Ultra from EVGA, B450 Pro Wi-Fi motherboard, a bunch of Antec fans. This build is sponsored by Antec, by the way. I got this build from Antec, so check them out. The case, favorite case right there, P120 crystal by Antec. What else did I got? I got some custom braided cables, X51, NZXT X51 cooler, if I remember well. That's pretty much it. Those are the specs. Do you myth South American food every single day? Luckily, though, my cousins now live here, so I'm very grateful for that, and they cook me stuff all the time. But yeah, every day. The food over there, the food in other countries tastes very differently from America, like Canada and like in the United States. Be right back. Gonna share this channel with friends so you can blow up. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. As a computer science student, I'm also interested in web dev. What ways can I make side hustle money? I used to ask my questions the same day every freaking night I would go to bed. Freelance. Get your foot out the door in freelancing and go on from there. Like, things will come. If you're if you like the concept of, I guess, entrepreneurship, it's a great way to start. So just get your foot out there. Man, I have so many. I know I have so many questions. I know you guys keep asking the same questions. It's just really hard to like go through them because it's a lot of questions. What university are you in? I'm in Concordia University in Montreal. Where are you originally from? I'm from Venezuela. I'm from Venezuela. You guys keep asking me that. Favorite mechanical switch? Gator yellows. I really enjoy those now. You just encouraged me to buy 2 monitors. One arrived today and the other one arrived tomorrow. My guy, you're gonna love that. My friends are freaking out. So my one of my partners, if you're watching this, he says that he has to wake up at 6 in 6 hours actually. That's a hustle, man. That's the no sleep hustle mentality. No, I'm joking. I'll be there soon. Damn. Hello, man. I want an online job. What can you recommend? I'm 15. Get experience, meaning that start coding projects by yourself, and start doing stuff by yourself, and make sure you have something to show to people. Because no one's gonna really hire you if you don't have anything. So do that. And once you do your first project, guys, very important for those who want to freelance. If you do your first project, over deliver to your client always. This is something I've had like engraved in me. Over deliver, overachieve, over impress. If you get paid $50 for whatever you're doing, do the job of $1,000. All right. Yes, I do prefer 60% keyboards. I don't like having the numeric keypad, and I also don't need the F keys. Do you have any scholarship in your college? Yes, we do have scholarships. I have a friend that has a scholarship. I could have gotten a scholarship if I didn't break my kneecap playing football. like soccer when I say football, but you know, it didn't happen. Please suggest a camera for beginners. SL2, Canon SL2. Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much. Every single freaking follower on this channel, every single sub on this channel means the world to me. Every time you click that sub button, guys, you have no idea. I've been dreaming of this. I've been dreaming of having a YouTube channel since I'm like 13, 14 years old. I've had YouTube channels in the past, a lot about gaming and Call of Duty and things like that. FIFA YouTube channels. I've done my fair share of YouTube channels that never went anywhere. So thank you so much. What mousepad do you have? I have a Groovemate. I always forget. A Groovemate. It's a very nice. It's a wolf deskpad, and I really like it. I really enjoy it. I like. It's not meant for gaming. It's just meant to be comfortable. Is software engineer is easy? Is software engineering easy? Okay, so the college degree, I found it easy. I just don't want to waste my time doing stupid classes, so I switched into computer science. Now the actual job itself, I'm sure it's not easy. You know, there's a lot of complications. You know, they're not easy. So, but it's not a reason for you to feel demotivated. All right, so I gotta wrap this up like very freaking soon because I'm supposed to have a meeting, and my friends are gonna kill me. Because this is a meeting for Canva, I really want to push that company. Guys, don't spam me, please. Computer system engineering or computer science? What is better to study? I don't know exactly what computer system is because I have, like, at my school we have software engineering, computer engineering, electrical engineering. You'd have to give me a bit more. Thank you guys for the compliments. I really appreciate it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I really want to answer all the questions, but I really have to wrap this up. We did decent time. How long did we go for? I have no idea how long this stream. An hour and 55 minutes. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna cut it here because I gotta go. This was fun. I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I do a live stream. I was not expecting it to go so well. Thank you so much for every single one that has been here. Thank you. Like, all the support from the YouTube community, from you guys, from Instagram. It's been amazing. I've been at this thing for 2 years. Like, I started on Instagram, now it's YouTube. Like, absolutely amazing. I really want to push the channel into doing more like tech reviews, having like mouses, like keyboards, computers, and sort of associating them a bit more to like developer people and whatnot. I really do want to do that iPhone 12 review that I have coming up next. Next week's video, guys, is going to be about the Ergo Chair 2, so stay tuned for that. The Ergo Chair 2 review is going to be on next week's video because you guys keep asking me what chair do I use. The Ergo Chair 2. Also, once I'm done school, we are gonna hop together on some Call of Duty, man, and just play it out on like whatever. We'll do like some other live streams and just play COD together and have like just like decompress after I'm done school. But right now I gotta keep grinding. Stay tuned for on the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that notification bell because it really helps me. If you're not subscribed, which you might be still subscribed. Anyways, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And thank you, guys. Thank you so much for participating in this live stream. It's been excellent. Thank you. And I guess I'll see you guys soon. All right. Take care.
Don't you think it's perfect and the feeling's worth it when we're getting down, 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 down? Everything you've searched for is right here from the dance floor, and you want it now, 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 now. Don't know what you're there for, bring it over here in the middle. crowd inside my sound. Seeing through your eyelids, I know that you like it when the music gets loud. And I never want another. Come back to me, my lover. I never want another. Bring back the summer. Baby, we can get hot, maybe it's a long shot. We should throw it back right now. Then in a little while, I see you start to smile. And you thought you forgot that you know I'm. Baby, I can't help it, nobody else can put me up like you. Got me up in flames. From our very first kiss to our very last wish, you'll be running through my veins. And I never want another. Come back to me, my lover. I never want another. Bring back the summer.